fall is here. And guess what? I am here. Okay, you know I told you I'm gonna be back in the fall. But I have, first of all, where are your wallets? Where are your wallet? Where's your wallet? Go grab go grab your wallets, because it's about to go down, okay?
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
These are my recommendation for fall. I think I have 15, 16, 17, 15 fragrances that you need. When I tell you this list is the best list, this list supersedes every other list. The best fall fragrance of 2025. Go grab yourself a drink and come right back and let's fall into these fragrances. Now, before we get into the fall fragrances, high heels on my tippies. Buxom. I'm back in my Buxom. Buxom plum shots that's on my lippy. Call me vitamins and alright, the diggy. I still got the juice. I would never slippy like a Mickey. Stay in your Tory lanes, but I'm not Iggy. Okay. This is in the shade Creamy Chocolate, and this is the first time I'm trying the lip liner by Buxom. I got this during Ulta's 50% off, 21 days of beauty. Creamy Chocolate, and it's a plumbing lip liner. Child, you guys know I love a good plumber. And then I went in with Dolly Babe first, and then I used the Chrome, and this is Dreamy Dolly. And you can see like blue tints. And I love a good cool tone. Eyeshadow is, before we get into it, Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude palette. This is my favorite palette all this year. And I want to buy like 3 Natasha Denona palettes. But guess what? I ain't got the money. Actually, it's not, well, I ain't got it. My car ain't working. It ain't working. It has made me have not bought stuff, which is good. So I need to go into the bank. And what I did, I have to order another one. It's a whole bunch of shebang. Anyways, let's get into my top fall. The first fragrance, first of all, these fragrances are expensive. I'm going to do one for affordable fragrances because over here we only got $40. How I had the funds to get these fragrances that I'm about to talk about, I don't know. Don't ask me, because child, I don't know how it happened. Now, the first fragrance on my top fall 2025. Are you ready? The first fragrance that I recommend. This is Ambre Nuit by Dior. This is Ambre Nuit Esprit. Ambre Nuit Esprit. Not the regular Ambre Nuit, the Esprit version. This is cinnamon and amber. This thing right here is incredible. I did a decant for a family member. Hi. And I put a dash of this when I wear my Ouverture and Muse combo, which I will still wear in the fall, although those fragrances are not on this list. And there's amber in both of them, so I just go ahead and put this on it, like right here. I put it a bit far and I spray, and it goes here after I bathe in Ouverture and Muse, and it's incredible. But now that we're in the fall, Ambre Nuit Esprit, incredible juice. This is top tier. And if you own Grand Soir, do you necessarily need it? Because I own Grand Soir, but I put this above Grand Soir because right now I'm just I'm enjoying this one a little bit more. However, if you're not a fan of cinnamon, I recommend you get your hands on Grand Soir by MFK. I do think they smell similar. It's by the same perfumer. Francisco Jean made both of them. However, this is so good. Amazing. So let's move her aside because we're going to talk about her in the future as well. But Ambre Nuit by Dior, incredible juice. You absolutely needed this fall. It is like sickening, and I cannot wait to, well, I'm already wearing her and it's hot here. Okay, now the next fragrance on my fall list. This list is like ridiculous. Okay, crazy. The next one I have, this is by Amouage. Hello, Amouage is killing me lately. This is called Outlands. Shout out to the subby that told me to get this like in January and I didn't listen. I was a fool. By the time I tried to get it, it was like sold out, back order. I'm like, what's going on? But I finally have Outlands. This is frankincense with spice, like there's spices, but it's like sweet spices. This is so beautiful. However, it's not super beast mode like a typical Amouage fragrance, but you just pick up on this resin, like this. When you walk in a room, people would know that you're there. It lingers on your clothes, on your skin. And now that we're about to get into the fall, amazing. This is incredible. I'm so happy I have this fragrance in my collection. I remember when I had it on back order, someone called me to tell me, do you have Outlands? I said, no, I don't have it, because it was on back order because I was trying to get a deal. He told me he wore it, he went to the office, they had a meeting, he did what he needed to do, and he left. And he said the next day he worked from home, his co-worker came and sat where he sat during the meeting, and she called him to ask him, what you got on? Because I could still smell you on the chair. I said, oh, my back order, please come. I called him and it finally arrived, and when I put it on, the sweetness I got from the spices, this is not a gourmand fragrance at all. It's not gourmand. It's not like a sugary, no. It's just, I wish I can explain how beautiful Outland is, but this is an incredible fragrance that you need in the fall. Oh yeah, I love that fragrance. Now the next top fall fragrance you need to get your hands on. This is another money. This one is the most expensive fragrance in this collection and in my collection. This is New Jersey by Spirit of Dubai. This is the epitome of rose. This is a rose at the top, a rose in the middle, a rose at the base, patchouli, like oud bomb. If you like Portrait of a Lady, you like Radical Rose, those kind of fragrances, you would like this. With this one, this is how you open it. This is a real rose, and you can see the glitter for shiny, 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 yeah. Ooh. Just a rose bomb. But this I think is good for cold fall days. This is good for fall. This is good for winter. It is just rose gala. I don't want to spray it because, child, this is expensive. And the Spirit of Dubai is a brand under Nabil. Nabil makes affordable fragrances. However, they put this for $1,295 for this. They tried it, but the rose is just, this fragrance is just incredible and it's perfect for fall. However, now you know I ain't got it like that, so there was no way, okay, there was no way your girl was gonna pay $1,295 on a fragrance, although that's close to what Lost in Paris by Roger is, and I want it, but I ain't got it. I will link New Jersey for the cheapest I can find it. I know all factories they had a tester, but New Jersey without the everything and you just get it like this, child, no. I think that you need it like this, so I will link it for the cheapest I can find it, but the cheapest is sold out in all factories so fast. By the time this video comes out, I will link it down below if it's back in stock with all factory, and if it comes back, I don't think they will have it for the price that they have it. They'll probably increase the price because when it was there, it went by like boom. So I feel like they'll put it for like, who knows, 800 or 700, who knows. But the cheapest I can find, I will link it because I know Joma has it, Max Aroma has it, but it's an incredible fragrance for fall. Now the next fragrance on my top fall list, this is from the house of Pernod. This is called Mellows. This is an incredible fragrance. You get rose, you get honey, like honey, rose, honey, grapes, baked apple. This is, you know when they say a fragrance is intoxicating, this is what they meant. This made me, I am like right now into the house of Pernod. There's one that I want to try. There's a gourmand fragrance from them called Polka. There's one called, I think, is it Atimo or so? I want that one. There's Kappa. Their fragrances are incredible. However, 50 ml retails for, I think the white bottle I think is $290. Then the black bottle, which I got Tiara, that is $240, I think. However, I do have a code with Pernod, and I think my code is Alalipopp. My code is always going to be Alalipopp or Alalipopp 10, and you can save 10%. But this Mellows is just incredible. It is so concentrated. I think this is extrait, the perfume, because this is so strong. 2 pumps. I'm looking at it to see what they put. 2 pumps, and it's like, you can smell it. So if you like rose, you love honey, you would love this. And this is incredible for fall time. When you wear it date night, it is sexy. It is beast mode, sexy central, compliment. It is just incredible. Now Outlands to me is not super beast mode. Out of all three, I feel like Outlands is not as beast mode. But anyway, Spirit, it's pretty strong. You can smell it. New Jersey, 2 palms. Mellows, 2 palms. Anyway, Spirit, By the time you get to 3 pumps, you're like, the cinnamon amber is a lot. But with Outlines, I find myself, I can put more. I can do like 6 pumps. I'm like, it's still going. Now, the next top 4 fragrance that you need, luxury. That's what this video is supposed to be called. Luxury, 10 over 10, luxurious fall fragrances. That's what this should be. This is Amber Oud from the House of Roger Dove. Amber. Amber is the fall note. When it's fall time, we want the amber. This has amber oud. They put some bergamot, and you know, Roger will put everything in the kitchen sink. Incredible juice. There's rose, so it's rose, amber, oud. This is so good. I know I've made decants, and this, they put the price for this one at $7.65. They tried it, but it's so good. However, I will link it down below because with this you can find it for $3 something. This is the fragrance you want to get for holiday season, for yourself, for that special someone, because the packaging is just top tier. So if you want to gift someone or you want to gift yourself, Amber Oud is the one you want to gift yourself. It is not sweet. It is a grown woman. You have to enjoy, like, this is a perfumer's kind of fragrance. It's not sweet. It's rose. It's amber. There's like oud. It's just so like refined and absolutely stunning. But if you're looking for packaging, like packaging, then you absolutely need New Jersey, because the packaging for New Jersey is crazy. Now the next top 4 fragrance, this one, guess what, I was using it in Texas in the summertime when I'm at home, because the air in the house is always like 71 in the house, so it's, you know, pretty cool. So I posted this on Instagram and someone said, is that your dent? Like, they couldn't believe that my Mani Kasana dent is right here, because they feel like it's a very strong, like decadent kind of fragrance. Like, how is my dent here? Let me tell you why. First of all, this is Mani Kasana from the House of Navitus with our queen here, Sharita. This is her fragrance and I absolutely love it. Peach Aurum was like trying to come for her, but no, nothing compares to my Mani, okay? I love Peach Aurum though. But I started using this closer to bedtime. One day I put this in my oil. Like, I have oils that I use, like a vanilla oil, whatever oil that I want to use that day, but my lotion, I sprayed it on it too, and when I was done, I sprayed more of it. I was smelling like vanilla ice cream, toffee, brown sugar. Oh, I said, wait a minute, Sharita did something with this. This is such a great fragrance. I love it in the fall time. I overspray her in the fall time. That's why my dent is now here. You can see it shake a bit, so you can see my dent. So I love Mani Kasana. Shout out to the queen Sharita. By the time this video is out, I would have caught up with all things Sharita. I love me some Sharita. She's incredible. She supported me when I felt like nobody knew who the heck I was. 200 subscribers. I will forever. That's my you get? That's my rule. I love her. Anyways, moving on to the next fall fragrance that you need to get your hands on. This one is from the House of Royal Crown, and this one is called Sultan. This is dates, it's vanilla, and it is incredible. Like, it is not base mode. However, it smells opulent, it smells rich, it smells like $1,000,000. This is perfumery. Just incredible juice. As I sprayed it now, I'm like, it's so good. This is the fragrance you want to wear for cold fall days, when you're going out, you have date night, you're just going special occasion. Once people come in your scent bubble, they get to experience the greatness that Sultan is. However, if you want Sultan to like really kind of project, use Arabian's Tonka by Montal first, because you know that's beast mode. But don't use a lot of it, because that's gonna take over. Like 2 pumps of that, then 10 pumps, 8 pumps of Sultan. Thank me later. Thank me later. You will smell incredible. So Sultan by Royal Crown for fall. Amazing top tier perfumery for fall you need to get your hands on. Now the next top fall fragrance, this one I used during the summer, but to be honest with you, it is a fall fragrance. Why is it light? Why is the bottle light? I'm like, wait a minute. There's nothing. This is my baby. This is Simone Andreoli's Rose of Dangerous Flamenco. I love this fragrance. So my fragrance trail here on YouTube, she sent me a decant. I put it on. I was traveling and literally everybody at the airport, the plane, you know, TSA, there's everybody asking me the baggage. You know, when I got my luggage, they're asking me. I said, wait a minute. So when I got to the hotel, when I landed, I got to the hotel, I bought it immediately because if you're asking me like that, it was crazy. I said, I have to have it. So in the summertime, I layered her with Tilia by Marc-Antoine Barrois Compliment Magnet. When I actually use those two combos, like everywhere I go, people around me, they ask me, what you smell so good, you smell really good. I love it. But this fragrance by itself is rose and oud. However, there's rose, there's oud, there's raspberries, you get sugar. I think there's like brown sugar. This is for the people that felt like Ombre Nomade was too challenging. This is incredible, like Dubai Queen fragrance in a bottle. And I use this thing, and right now I feel like I've used like 70%, and it's like pretty much, I'm looking at it like it's so light because it's incredible. Now, the next fragrance I got, this is from the house of Amouage again. This is Beast Mode. This is pimento and frankincense, and this is Purpose 50. Listen, this is for the men. It's unisex, but this bottle is supposed to be for the men. However, like what? I don't care. This to me is incredible. Men love like this. The men will eat this up, but if you love unisex fragrance, this is for you. The incense with the pimento, this is like a stronger version of Guidance 46. It does smell like Guidance 46. However, this is like I don't know how to put a Guidance 46 on steroids. It's so good. Money magnet. That's what I call it. This will attract, like, this is a compliment magnet. People are going to ask you what you have on. If you're familiar with the Guidance DNA, then it's not unique. However, if you're not, very unique. I absolutely love it. Quinton killed it with this. This is one of my favorite releases of 2025, and definitely one of my best purchase. I don't know which fragrance is going to be my best purchase of 2025, but whew, Amouage is killing it. They're killing it for me lately. Now, the next top 4 fragrance that you need to get your hands on, this is from the house of Chris Collins, and this is called Harlem Nights. Now, in here, I don't know if it's the orris roots that is in here, but it just makes this fragrance so amazing. This is so underrated. I have no fragrance in my collection that smell like this. My bottle was signed by Chris. You can't see it, but you need to look, okay? Look, squint, 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 squint. You can see it. Oh, look at my dent. I am around here. I have a bit of a dent. You know, I have a big collection, so any dent is something. But this is just a very, it's gorgeous. Just a beautiful fall fragrance to me. It feels a bit boozy. I don't know if it's that orris root that I said, but it's very mysterious. This is that fragrance I want to wear. I know I love my Long Kiss Goodnight. That's my, like, that's my Chris Collins. That could have been in this video, but I wanted to pull for this because I absolutely love it. That one is rose and coffee, which is good. Rose peony coffee. This, I think, is the orris. Something in here just like ignites. It excites me. This season, I've been loving it, and no one really talks about Harlem Nights. Lost is another one that I always say I need to get my hands on, that I really love. There's a new one that he released. I really want it. Okay, I really want that. No, I think it's called, is it Forbidden something? I can't remember it right now, but I really want that as well. But Chris Collins fragrances are amazing. Chris Collins himself is amazing, so let's, you know, support our own. I love me some Chris Collins fragrances. The next fall fragrance that I got, this is from the house of HFC Paris, and this one is called Navanesque. This right here is Davana. You get is vanilla Davana. You get rum, so it's boozy. With the vanilla, you get sweetness, and then you get oud. Very underrated. People don't talk about it. Like, when I smell it, I'm like, this smells a bit delicious. It's not gourmand, but it just smells really, really good. I smelled it for the first time in Europe. I got a travel size of this one and Proposal. I used them together and I couldn't stop sniffing myself. So when I got back, I tried to look at the price. It was like 350 euros. I said, now they tried it. They tried it. This popped up on Joma. I said, what? I will check if it's still there. I will link it. Either Joma or FragranceNet will have it. I snagged it with the quickness. This is my third fragrance from the house of HFC Paris. I don't see a lot of the girls talk about HFC Paris. I don't know why, because this smells good. There's a fragrance by them that I really like, but that name, oh no, it's called Devil's Intrigue. And I said, no ma'am. No ma'am, because as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, okay? I am not bringing no devil into my home. Now, the next top fall fragrance that I got, for me, this one is an OG for me. I cannot enter fall with, look at my dent, Tobacco Honey from the House of Golan. When I wear this fragrance, I overspray her. Thank God that there's a dupe. There's a dupe by Amir Oud, which I'll link down below. I use that dupe and I use this and I layer. So this, I don't have to buy a new bottle, but this is honey. Honey and more honey and tobacco. Layered with Velvet Tonka by BDK, and the weather is cold and you wear like a really nice sweater and you put this on, put Velvet Tonka a bit, put this on top and put a hint of Velvet Tonka again, and you go outside. I guarantee you, you will get compliments in the when it's cold. It has to be that cold weather. Fall and winter baddie, and I'm like, I cannot make my fall list this year without bringing out my tobacco honey. So this is the third year tobacco honey, third year that tobacco honey has made the list. So give it up for tobacco honey, because all the other fragrances on this list, I don't think they were on the list last year. Maybe HFC Paris was, I'm not sure. No, Manny Casanad was. Every other fragrance here didn't make my last year fall list, and like 80% of them are actually brand new. Now the next one that I got is another one from the house of Amouage. This is the time for Amouage. Okay, Amouage with the incense, bring it out, material, I'm always on the new material. This is material, and I put stones around it. Child, my stone is moving. Yeah, this is vanilla with all the goodness of Amouage. This is not your sweet vanilla, no. This is that deep, dark, twisted vanilla. And this is fall. This is also winter. So this is that fragrance I'll pull from now on through even March, because it's still cold in March. Material. You'll be hearing of material. Incredible. When I first got it, it wasn't my favorite Amouage, but then one day I used it. I said, wait a minute, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And then I started reaching for it, and material from the house of Amouage is an incredible fall and winter fragrance that you need to get your hands on. Get it. Now my Amouage wish list, I think I want Memoir, Journey, I might get Interlude Woman, but decision. But I'm good right now. I'm in a no-buy. Okay, no-buy till maybe November. And I will be traveling, I will tell you guys, in the coming weeks. So actually, no-buy. I'm hoping to bring fragrances when I come back. So we will talk about that, okay? Now the next top fall fragrance, 2025. This is BABYCAT from the house of YSL. I feel like the culture has kind of moved on from BABYCAT. Look at my BABYCAT dent. This is BABYCAT season, so I will be using my BABYCAT. It gives me this toasted vanilla. It's vanilla with leather. I use this and Vanilla Leather by BDK. That one should have made the list. That I like to use them in the winter time as well. But BABYCAT I use in the fall, cold fall days, and this is just incredible juice. And I know the girls they're trying to move on. I have not moved on from BABYCAT. BABYCAT is incredible, and I think is an amazing fall fragrance. This is the time for BABYCAT. Now the next top fall fragrance that I got, this is from the house of Atelier d'Ors. This is called Rouge Sarré. Look at the shiny, the glitter specks in there. The only thing I don't like about the Atelier d'Ors fragrances is if you're wearing a bright color, which you shouldn't be in the fall, you should be wearing like the darker colors. Of course, the gold specks will be on your shirt if you put fragrances on your clothes. But if you put fragrances on your skin, you will just be glowing. This is dates. It smells like a Middle Eastern kind of dessert. This is that date delicious. Oh my god, this is incredible. I need to see how it layers with Sultan by Royal Crown. Do I have any specks? Did any glitter come out? Because sometimes you will spray it and the glitter won't come out. But Rouge Sarré from the house of Atelier d'Ors. Listen. This fragrance is incredible. This is one of their best fragrance. There's Lune Feline, there's Rose Omiyad. I love Rose Omiyad. That one is rose oud and like sugar, brown sugar. This is dates in like this should have been called, I know they call it Rouge Soleil, it should be called Dates in Heaven. It is incredible and I absolutely like, I'm obsessed with it too. Now the last fragrance, which will make this 16, but we're gonna title it 15, okay? This is from the house of Unique Luxury. This is called Istanbul. Now this is my gourmand. This and Sharita will be my gourmand for fall. This is that Love Don't Be Shy DNA. However, this is my favorite from all the variations of Love Don't Be Shy, including Love Don't Be Shy, because I own Love Don't Be Shy. This is deeper, it is darker. Actually, Fakama to me by Mason Ansara, that I think is like $35 and it's on Aroma Concepts. I'll link that one below. I think that one smells like the opening is like Love Don't Be Shy, then the dry down is like Istanbul. Istanbul is such a it's a sweet addictive fragrance that is good for cold weather in my opinion. It is a bit deeper and darker. Like Love Don't Be Shy has that orange blossom which is sweet, it's very sickly, like stickly sweet, but then the orange blossom gives it that hook. This one is more, and there's like grapes in here. This is so good. This is incredible. I think this was in my fall last year. This is the second year it is making the list and I absolutely love Istanbul by Unique Luxury. It's delicious. I layer it with marshmallow, which is winter baddie, marshmallows and incense, and I put this on top. Oh honey, I love it. I will smell incredible in the fall and winter time when I bring out my marshmallow. Oh, you would not. I'm gonna be the best smelling chick like in the streets, okay? Now I do have honorable mentions and this one is from the house of Panadora, Sweden. This made my list like when the first year I started my channel. This one is called Imperial Wood, and Imperial Wood there's like tobacco, vanilla. This is so good. It's really beautiful. I love the bottle and it's just a great fragrance. However, this year I feel like my list was so oh yes, it's so good. Let's go ahead and put everything on the list and have like a top 20 at this point. But Imperial Wood from the house of Panadora is incredible, and this one is the only Xerjoff now. Xerjoff wasn't, I did a video with no Xerjoff. What? This is Alexandria 2. Not the first, not the third, not the Oriental. 2 from the house of Xerjoff. This is incredible. This is oud and it's perfect for fall. I tussle between this and JTC 400. That one and Alexandria 2 by Xerjoff I think are incredible for fall time. You would enjoy it. For me, Alexandria 2 is more unisex. Both of them are very opulent, smells rich, and then JTC 400 is just like this rich human, like rich lady vibes, and I love it. So don't forget Grand Soir by MFK. If you don't own it, I think this is a must-have in the fall. It is an amber bomb, an amber lover's dream, and I highly recommend Grand Soir. Grand Soir to me, I think is my favorite MFK. I really enjoyed Grand Soir. I think it's an incredible fragrance. And yes, here, and that brings up to my top fall fragrance. I think I did what, 19? Child, what are we gonna just throw on to make it 20? I'm looking over there. You know what? Let's add Velvet Tonka from the house of BABYCAT. And let's round up the top 20 fragrances for fall 2025. But yes, y'all, as always, all the fragrances that I talked about all will be linked below in the description box, okay? And the ones I have a code for, the code will be linked below as well. Let me know 2 fragrances you are excited to wear this fall. Let me know in the comments below what fragrance are you excited. I'm on a no-buy. I think I will come out of my no-buy maybe in like by the end of October, almost November. I'll come out of my no-buy. Let me know in the comments below. Like I always say, in all things, what do? We add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, we add glitter. And when all else fails, your back is against the ropes, your back is against the wall, what are we gonna do? Let me tell you what we're gonna do. This fragrance is on my wish list. I didn't put it on my fall wish list, I forgot. This is a fragrance that our beautiful sis Jessica Trim, rest in peace Jessica, I still can't believe it. She sent me, it was a full, it's like a travel size from Scentbird. This is called Scent of Wood. It's called Vanilla in Bourbon, and it kind of reminds me of Vanilla Diorama by Dew. Dior. She gave me, and it was full, and I've been using it, and I'm like, you know what, I think I want it. So I'm gonna use this. And in honor of Jessica Trim, we're gonna use it and we're gonna add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Of course, you're gonna see me in another video. You know what? It's fall, I'm back, and yeah, get with it. I am back, I am ready. I'm about to film an affordable option for you guys, but I'm gonna change this shirt because I think you have seen this shirt too much. I'm gonna change it, I'm gonna come right back, and I'll show you some affordable options. And guess what? Look at this one right here by Latafa. We're about to get into it as well. But yes, y'all, I'll talk to you guys later.